Ladies and gentlemen, will you now please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome to the Hudson High School virtual graduation for the class of 2020. I would like to extend a warm welcome to parents, families, and friends of the graduates, the Board of Education, administration, teachers, and support staff of the Hudson School District, and finally to the graduates themselves. Congratulations. Just think, it was only 13 short years ago that you walked into that kindergarten classroom, and now here you are today, one of the largest graduating classes ever with over 440 graduates, the class of 2020. Even though we are here virtually and hope to provide some type of face-to-face ceremony in the future, the accomplishments of the members of the class of 2020 are no less significant. I'm sure that 13 years ago when you and your parents were thinking about this day, you never thought it would have to be done like this, in this type of setting. I can say that even 13 weeks ago, I myself did not imagine that we would have to be doing this in this setting. I will forever remember this class as the group of kids that faced adversity multiple times throughout their high school career and kept persevering. Not only has the end of your senior year not played out quite like we imagined, but you also endured multiple years of ongoing construction and going to school in a construction zone. You all have shown us what it means to keep rolling with the punches, regardless of what life throws at you. As I stand here before the graduates, I would like to talk about what it means to be a leader and the importance of leading throughout your life, especially during times of great uncertainty. You see, as you move on to your next stage in life, you will have many opportunities that will determine your long-term successes. You will be faced with many challenges. Those challenges will sometimes seem unmanageable or too daunting to work through. When those times come, it is important for you to lead. With being a leader comes great responsibility and also great reward. Remember that being a leader means thinking of others in the organization or the community ahead of oneself. It means sometimes having to make decisions or implement things that are unpopular and at times heavily criticized. There will even be times where you will not even have the opportunity to defend your decisions or explain the rationale behind those decisions. It will seem unfair and unjust, but you must persevere. What will get you through those tough times is knowing that what you are doing is in the service of others and for the betterment of more than just yourself. For those are the true rewards. As a leader, you will come up against opposition, and no matter how hard you try to find common ground with everyone involved, know that there will always be critics. Don't let them bring you down. And if they do succeed in temporarily knocking you down, it is a measure of your character and that of every leader as to how you respond, pick yourself back up, and continue to lead. You see, President Theodore Roosevelt has said it best when he talks about being a leader. He has said, "It's not the critic who counts, not the person who points out how the strong man stumbles or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the person who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes up short again and again because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows the great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that their place in history shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. It's easy to stand along the sides of life and criticize what's going on around you, and to criticize those in leadership who are in the arena making the tough decisions. I challenge each and every one of you not to be one of those bystanding critics, and to instead use your talents and your energy as a positive change agent in the world. Be a leader. Once again, welcome to all that have joined us here tonight to celebrate the momentous accomplishment of the class of 2020. Please enjoy the rest of the ceremony.
Before we kick things off, it'd be great if you could drop a thumbs up and subscribe down below. And make sure to ring that bell so you don't miss out on another virtual graduation. All right, thanks guys, let's get back to the video. Hello everybody, I'm Lou Smith, the president of the amazing 2020 class here at the Hudson High School. I'm very excited and honored to be able to speak at such an important event in all of our lives. This isn't the type of graduation that any of us were picturing, but I'm happy that we get to still have something on the day that we were supposed to graduate. I'm looking forward to the future of an in-person graduation ceremony. When I was preparing myself to speak, everyone was telling me, Lou, if you get nervous, just picture the audience in their underwear. Well, now that we are all watching from home, I think that's the last thing I want to picture, because odds are most of you probably are just in your underwear. I know Drake Sherritts isn't wearing any pants. Even though we got unlucky with coronavirus ending our senior year, the class of 2020 still has a lot to be thankful for. First, a very special thank you to my good friend and classmate, Gus Dykstra, for making such a nice video for our class. I know he's going to do great things in the film world one day. Also, a big thank you goes out to the Hudson Safe Group for giving each senior a very nice senior t-shirt designed by Benjamin Hallinan. They also gave us each a $25 Amazon gift card. You already know what I'm buying with that. A brand new pack of Charmin Ultra Soft, baby. I might even get 2. All the teachers, administrators, and community members of Hudson also deserve a huge thank you for everything they've done to help make the most out of this unfortunate end to our year. So thank you all for everything. Another amazing thing that we're all very grateful for is this awesome new school. The new school is practically perfect, except the safety of the parking lot is a little bit questionable at times. But administration, I wouldn't worry too much. I promise you, the parking lot is going to be 1,000 times safer next year when Livy Tennant and Mateo Renta graduate. Personally, my favorite new thing about the school is that we get to enjoy it from the comfort of our own homes. If this was an in-person graduation ceremony, I'd hope you'd all be laughing now, so I'll pause for a quick laugh break. When I was sitting down to write my speech, I wanted it to be kind of funny and not too serious, but at the same time, I needed to make sure that I touched on how each and every one of my classmates is very special and how we all have a lot to be proud of. I think a good way to do this is to talk about everyone's high school experiences. I know for me, I was involved in groups like Peer Helpers, NHS, and Student Council, but I also played baseball, soccer, and even basketball for a little bit. And oh boy, did I learn that just because you're 6'5", that does not mean you're automatically good at basketball. That's okay, I had a lot of fun watching my friends from the stands, and I was at almost every single game. That's basically my high school experience, but what really gave my senior year color was watching all my classmates shine and excel at what they do best. I know I've loved watching Lane Burke and Rebecca Tank perform the national anthem before big games, and it's been awesome to see the Ray Darrison marching band perform during the halftime shows. And oh boy, do Ben Warren and the Rhinestone Raiders know how to get an audience on their feet. And cheerleaders, I'm very happy to finally say that I now know how to do that awesome snap, clap, snap, Raider beat routine. Thank you, Mr. Robley. It's also been great to see such great work from artists in our grade like Noelle Kilty and Kaylee Bauman in display cases all over the school. And I've got mad respect for all of my friends in the shop classes. Thanks for all the help with the plasma cutter, Tanner and Ron. Man, that was not easy. It's also not easy to sing and perform in front of others, so I give major props to Sophia Hawk, Jeremy Searle, and all the other amazing singers and performers in our grade. Whether it was a job, activity, or maintaining grades, we all have a lot to be proud of. Even if you don't think you did enough in high school, and for some reason you're not proud of what you've accomplished, I gotta tell you, I think you are very wrong. You are here graduating today, and you've made a lasting impact on all your classmates, family members, and teachers, and whether you know it or not, they are all very proud of you. Like I said, we are all here graduating today. We're all wearing the same caps and gowns. Well, actually, maybe we're not all wearing them right now. Drake, put some pants on, buddy. The class of 2020 has been through a lot. We've had to go through killer workouts with Mr. Yeager, toxic gas leaks, and we've even had to watch Mason Howard ride the Boney in shorts, game in and game out. Why is that kid always wearing shorts? But we've also had to overcome some real tragedies as a class during this unexpected year, and I'm very proud of how we've remained united through it all. Our classmates and friends are not forgotten, and I know they're with us here on this graduation day. I want to finish with a quote from Juice WRLD. As we go on, we remember all the times we spent together. As our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. I know that everyone in our class will go on to accomplish great and extraordinary things. And to all the parents, grandparents, family members, and staff that helped make us who we are today, we thank you. I know that you are just as proud of your 2020 graduates as I am proud and lucky to have been their classmate and friend over all these years. I'm going to miss my high school days, and with a heavy heart, I'll say it one last time. Thank you, Hudson, and go Raiders.
Good evening, class of 2020. I'm honored and humbled to be up here speaking in effort to commemorate the last 4 years we've spent together. I'd like to start off by thanking our teachers, administration, and any other faculty and staff at Hudson High School who has made it their life's work to prepare bunches of unruly teenagers for the next steps in life. Beyond that, I would like to thank our parents, grandparents, friends, family, and any other adults who have helped us get to this point today. On behalf of the class of 2020, we thank you. I would love nothing more than to stand up here and recall all the funny moments from class, wild football games, and late nights out with friends for you all. But I have to admit that I can barely remember any of it. I can tell you the entire plotline of season 24 of The Bachelor. Spoiler alert, all of the girls were too good for Peter. And I can tell you the exact outfit that I wore on my first day to kindergarten orientation. A jean skirt and sweater with matching horses embroidered on them, and little cowgirl boots, courtesy of Gap Kids. But I cannot, for the life of me, conjure up any memories within the four walls of Hudson High School that could make you all laugh, cry, or smile. But I think that is because our minds call on memories and past experiences when they fit with the given situation. And honestly, I don't think anything fits with our given situation, except for that one time that we had a week off of school because it was really cold. And we thought that was weird until 2020 happened. But I digress. The point is, we don't have anything that has really prepared us for goodbye. Love it or hate it, high school is a big part of your life, and graduating is a big accomplishment. I know a lot of people out there who feel jilted and at a loss, who feel like they didn't get the closure they deserved. Everyone is telling us that this chapter is closing in our lives, that we have to get ready and prepare for the next stage while we are still trying to wrap our heads around the fact that high school's over. The irony of it all is, though, that high school is meant to prepare us for the next stage in our life. It's not like a waiting room for the doctor's office where you read random books like Catcher in the Rye and memorize the unit circle until real life has time to see you. We have done the preparation, we have done the hard work, we have had the early mornings and late evenings. I haven't gone a day without caffeine since sophomore year. So why don't we stop trying to worry about closing this chapter properly? Why don't we stop trying so hard to be prepared for once? Because if there's anything that this past year has taught us, it's that we're never going to be prepared for what life has in store for us. I say that to the class of 2020. Stop trying to change or move on. Just do what you want to. Spend 3 hours learning a random TikTok dance. Wear the shirt that you think is cute but other people might think is ugly. Post the picture because you like it. Do what you want because you want to do it, not because you think it's the right thing to do. The truth is, I don't think growing up means turning a page or closing a chapter. I think it's about learning the fact that life goes by really, really fast. One day, you're dressed in a horse sweater and a jean skirt off to kindergarten, and the next, you're on a stage babbling in a cap and gown. Instead of acting like this is the end of an era or something sad, we should just be having fun. We are at the age where our joints still have full range of motion, and we don't think it's a cardinal sin to stay up past 11 p.m. This isn't goodbye or see you later, or every ending is a new beginning. It just is what it is. Life doesn't happen in stages with ideal timing or all of our expectations being met, ever. Life happens in an instant, so let's not waste it. Now, class of 2020, for all of my Legally Blonde fans out there, in the words of Elle Woods, we did it!
Well, class of 2020, you've certainly endured a lot of change. Freshman year, you adjusted to life in high school. Sophomore year, you successfully navigated the complexities of learning during construction. Junior year, we can't forget the unprecedented Arctic blast and snow that made us readjust our entire school calendar. I mean, it's actually kind of cute, the way we thought we'd never, ever be apart for that amount of time during the school year again. Enter senior year, great loss, and COVID-19. Despite all of this, we kept teaching and you kept learning. You navigated challenge after challenge. It's easy to let change swallow you up, but you didn't. You kept going. I like parallels between reading and lived experiences. So here we go, with British author Mary McCluskey revealing in her piece Before and After that amidst a crisis, there's an unavoidable destruction of normalcy that can make someone despise the previously sacred. She describes how music, once cherished, can shatter your heart when it brings you face to face with your once happier and better life. For one character, Joseph, she describes it is Bach playing on the stereo before the screech of brakes, the crunch of metal, an ambulance, the hospital. Joseph shares, I hear Bach now and think, oh yeah, I used to love that before in my other life. A crisis robbed Joseph of this joy by making it a tragic reminder of his accident. How very, very sad to lose something he once loved. But it doesn't have to be this way. What if he found a way to take Bach back from the grip of this tragedy's hold? Tony Iommi, arguably the best and most influential guitarist of heavy metal music history, is a great example of turning an unwelcome circumstance into a victory. Music, Iommi's greatest life passion, was nearly ripped from him when, as a teenager working in a sheet metal factory, an accident shut off 2 fingertips on the fretting hand of his guitar. The guitar could have become a painful reminder of a lost love, but it wasn't. Though his normal was shattered, he would fight to create something new, to merge the good of the past with the possibility and potential of the future. His deformed fingers could no longer bend the strings the way they once did. He would have to make substantial adjustments if he hoped to continue playing. He did just that. Iommi probably didn't know his steadfast commitment to finding something different would result in a new musical genre, but it did. Rather than accepting his victimhood, he formed plastic tips to reshape and protect his fingers from the cut of the strings. He refused to dwell in the reality that destroyed the way he once played. Instead, he responded and tuned down the guitar from E to C sharp, not only revolutionizing his own music, but introducing a whole new sound of the down-tuned heavy metal genre that would inspire artists for generations to come. Love heavy metal music or hate it, I'm not sure there's much in between. Iomi's contribution to music is undeniable. And as the great philosopher Plato once said, music gives soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. Every one of you had your normal disrupted in multiple ways this year. How will you respond? You see, humans love normal, but when this normal is challenged, we get to see who shows up, willing to fight for a better new normal. For all of you listening today who have shown up, I look forward to seeing how you'll reshape our future. You see, I don't want to go back to the way things were before we were apart. I want to go back stronger. And I'm looking to you, graduates, to lead the way. What has this time apart taught you about what really matters? And how will you revolutionize life as we know it? Go out there. Don't let this crisis rob you of your joy or of your worth. Instead, just like Iomi, make a new genre of something, anything. What gives me so much faith in you, Hudson High School's class of 2020, is you haven't let change steal your success. You digitized human interaction and opened screens each morning instead of doors, yet you still found ways to unite while apart, and now you've graduated. Congratulations. We're so proud of you and your resilience over the past 4 years. In whatever you do after high school, don't settle for the status quo, because you've proven you're much better than that. Let yourself sit within the silence of this time. Let it show you where normal needs to change, and then go change it. I believe this class will do just that. I'll close with a thank you. Thank you, parents, caregivers, families, and friends, for sharing these beautiful humans with us. And thank you, class of 2020, for making teaching the absolute best job in the world. Truly, thank you.
Good evening. It gives me great pleasure to have the opportunity to address the Hudson High School class of 2020. I had been deeply ensconced in retirement mode when I received the call for the interim high school principal position from Dr. Ouellette last summer. I accepted the offer based on this awesome opportunity to work in a large, high-achieving, highly respected school and school district. As you all know, great opportunities come with great challenges. I could not have made it through this year without the help and support of a phenomenal team at Hudson Schools. Special thanks go out to Dr. Ouellette and his staff at the Administrative Services Center, my assistants, Josh Halverson and Nikki Benson, Deans of Students, Andy Boschel and Dana Cranebuell, Activities Director, Erin Moan, my two right-hand ladies in the office, Shelley Johansson and Marie Rowe, our amazing instructional coaches and teaching staff, and everybody else who made me feel accepted and part of the Hudson family. Let's talk about challenges. As I prepared to write this address, I thought back on the previous 15 that I had done. Obviously, this one will be like never before. Our decision to have a virtual graduation ceremony today took a lot of thought, discussion, and consideration, and was made in the best interest for the health and safety of our students, their families, and the community. This is not the way we wanted to send off our seniors. My heart goes out to them for all the things they missed out on during the end of their senior year. An in-person graduation ceremony in July or August looks like a very realistic possibility. Never before had my students needed to come to school on a scheduled day and time to pick up their coveted caps, gowns, yearbooks, cords, etc. This was always done within the walls of our school. This was not an option for us this year, and we had to design a delivery system that would allow the students back on campus to pick up things in a safe and orderly manner. What I found interesting and heartwarming about the process were the reactions from the students and their parents as they arrived to campus to pick up their senior boxes. I saw smiles. I heard laughter. I saw fist pumps. I saw shyness. I saw pride in the eyes of many, and I saw tears of joy. I saw friends together. I saw students with their pets in their vehicles, mostly dogs, but we had a kitty too. I saw parents, teachers, and staff cheering on our seniors. It seemed to me that the majority of the students were thrilled to be back on campus, taking a big step towards the day they have been looking forward to for a long time, their high school graduation day. Now, graduates, as you reflect on your school experiences in the days to come, I hope you think back to some of the people who were instrumental in getting you where you are today. Don't be afraid to reach out to a coach, a youth group leader, a teacher, a dean of students, a relative, a police officer, a friend, a boss, a spiritual leader, and thank them for the positive influence they had on you. And of course, take the time to let your parents know that you appreciate them bringing you into the world, providing opportunities for you, supporting you, and being there for you in good times and bad. I have appreciated and enjoyed the opportunity to work with the students, parents, staff, and community at Hudson High School this year. Some of the high points we experienced were the opening of the newly remodeled state-of-the-art high school, a well-attended homecoming dance, excellent music concerts, play performances, and athletic contests. While some of the low points included the loss of 3 of our classmates and the current pandemic that wiped out prom, spring sports and activities, as well as, at least for now, an in-person graduation ceremony. We will all take lessons learned from our ability to navigate this year, pandemic and all, and come back stronger. When you are confronted with future challenges, you will look back on this year and realize that you can overcome just about anything. Although for many of you, this may be the greatest accomplishment in your life, do not allow this to be the point in which you hit your peak. You have come too far and have too much to offer to stop your ascension now. Go forth to your next challenge, be it college, technical college, a specialty school, the military, gap year, or the world of work, and give it all you have. And one last time, go Raiders.
Hello, I'm Jamie Johnson, and I'm honored to address the Hudson graduates of 2020. On behalf of the entire Hudson Board of Education, I want to extend our warmest congratulations to the graduates and their families on the completion of your education at the Hudson school system. While this ceremony marks an important individual achievement, it also represents a substantial group accomplishment by many. It has been our mission here to prepare our students to be informed, caring contributors to our community and our world through challenging academics, critical thinking, purposeful collaboration, applied innovation, and global stewardship. By reviewing the various outstanding individual and collective achievements of the class of 2020, I am confident the Hudson School District was successful in each of those respects. Thank you, students, for your efforts in responding to the challenge and making us all so proud of you. Thank you also to the parents and families who partnered with the Hudson School District and supported our students throughout their academic journey. Graduates, please take some time to thank your parents, your teachers, and other staff at the Hudson School District who have been there to assist and encourage you along the way. If you haven't realized it by now, you will as you mature in your life journey. But you'll learn that as you proceed, no one gets to the position in their life entirely by their own efforts. And it is important, for many reasons, that you properly express your gratitude and appreciation. Someday, it will be your turn to help out others and pay it forward. And you can continue to do that by expressing your gratitude. And there is no doubt the current pandemic has made this graduation even a bigger accomplishment and even more memorable. I hope you call upon the lessons that you have learned, whether in school, at home, or in your spiritual journey, and exercise those enduring bedrock values of honesty, integrity, hard work, perseverance, empathy, generosity, and gratitude to pull yourself and others through the hard times. Those values and a positive attitude will not only pull you through adversity, but make your personal and professional relationships stronger and more fulfilling. And if there's anything that this pandemic has taught us, is the importance of relationships. I'm paraphrasing a well-known quote, but always remember, we are not defined by the events that happen to us, but how we respond to those events. This ceremony is called a commencement for a reason. While you may be ending one shared 13-year experience with fellow students, you are now beginning what will hopefully be a long journey with many choices, more challenges, no doubt hardship along the way. And during that journey, never stop learning, stay positive, continue to set goals, expect some failure, but persevere, and celebrate the accomplishments with gratitude. Please come back and share with us at Hudson School District your progress. And while I regret I cannot shake your hand today, I look forward to seeing you at an in-person ceremony this summer. We wish you continued success, be safe, and be well.
Garrett R. Amundsen.
Briella Ruth Anderson.
Ava A. Anderson.
Cody C. Anderson.
James Franklin Anderson IV.
Caitlin Lene Anthony.
Thomas W. Arnold.
Jack Clark Ostring.
Brett David Bailey.
Jaden William Bainbridge.
Zane D. Bakken.
Parker E. Balfons.
Rachel Francesca Ball.
Sophie J. Barker.
Julia Kristen Bartels.
Kylie Thomas Bartlett.
Jamar D. Barton.
Owen Michael Battis.
Rita Rose Bauer.
Kaylee Ann Bauman.
Madeline R. Becker.
Zachariah A. Beer.
Kayla Ray Belaney.
Asia R. Bell.
Josh John Bell.
Karsten Telford Bentley.
Henry David Berger.
Jared Anthony Biederman.
Dylan James Biljan.
Norman M. Biondolilo.
Aiden M. Bishop.
Odin Gunnar B. Yelland.
Samantha Rose Blazer.
Gabrielle M. Blakey.
Emma Susan Blank.
Ethan Michael Bogaj.
Grace Ann Bonesteel.
Kate Elizabeth Bonnage.
Naomi Caldwell Brazil.
Meredith Deborah Elvira Brooks.
Lexi Brown.
Morgan Betty Jane Brozek.
Colin August Bennell.
Lane Marion Burke.
Zachary R. Burnham.
Jack Henry Burtis.
Lauren D. Bushway.
Julius H. Cadwallader.
Liliana Elizabeth Collender.
Peyton Louise Caples.
Nathaniel Elliott Caslow.
Abby Joe Castro.
Cole A. Cosby.
Eric Martin Chelstrom.
Haley F. Sika.
Reagan May Sika.
Parker George Cole.
Samuel Joseph Collins.
Elizabeth Rose Collinson.
Brandon Andrew Colvin Jr.
Brittany Rose Conway.
Kyle Arthur Cowan.
Patricia T. Crawford.
Seth Allen Crawford.
Keaton J. Crawley.
Ethan Thomas Krim.
Ethan Simon Culbertson.
Anna Catherine Saprina.
Timothy Andre Estrada Dix.
Derek William Daubenspeck.
Courtney Joe Deloy.
Dane Anders Demuth.
Melina S. Dengel Vikingson.
Corey Ryan Denning.
Michaela Elizabeth Deo.
Ella Danielle Dietrich.
Benjamin Ralph Dietert.
Isaac Perry Don.
Theodore Antone Donna.
Laura Rebecca Douglas.
Harvey T. Dove.
Leo August Draveling.
Brooke Marie Dreyer.
Courtney Grace Dumer.
Killian Ray Dunn.
Zachary Oliver Dunn.
Clark Andrew Dutton.
Augustus David Dykstra.
Rebecca Emily Eads.
Mason Scott Ekholm.
Cassandra D. Ehrman.
Isaac M. L. Ellingson.
Mari Elizabeth Elliott.
Jackson Keith Elworthy.
Lily Rebecca Engel.
Andrew C. Erickson.
John Andrew Erickson.
Mason Fairbanks.
Jacob Matthew Fanning.
Quinn P. Farr.
Tucker Matthew Farver.
Lewis Winter Figus.
Annie Elizabeth Fenner.
Alyssa Lee Ferreira.
Isabella Judith Fett.
Amanda Page Fetzer.
Emma Rose Filipiak.
Ron E. Finch.
Gwendolyn Elizabeth Finn.
Peter Emmanuel Finneran Flicht.
Sarah Kelly Fitzgerald.
Kira Delaney Flannery.
Saren R. Folk.
Jacob T. Francel.
Weston J. Freitag.
James Allen Fremling.
Noah J. Frey.
Alexander J. Fry.
Justin T. Fry.
Aiden A. Gabori.
Benjamin James Gallardi.
Lauren E. Gagney.
Stephanie Jo Geisler.
McKinley Grace Galine.
Emily Marie Gertz.
Noah Nelson Gertz.
Rose Lorraine Giblin.
Isaiah Jeremiah Giebel.
Blake David Gilbert.
Jaden Alexandria Gilbert.
Lillian Marie Gingras.
Natalie E. Gerard.
Zach S. Gerard.
Amanda Jill Golubek.
Alec David Gooder.
Griffin Francis Gornick.
Samuel Ross Goulet.
Colin Robert Green.
Drew A. Grismore.
Heidi Grace Gunderson.
Sierra Lynn Gunderson.
Keelan E. Gustafson.
Christopher Fidel Hagan.
Donald T. Haynes.
Isabel Noel Halama.
Jenna Lee Helene.
Benjamin Bertram Hallinan.
August Leif Halverson.
Olivia Simone Halverson.
Ethan J. Hannon.
Madeline E. Hansen.
Peyton K. Hansen.
Sienna Marquis Hargesheimer.
Caleb Dean Hatch.
Hayden B. Hauser.
Sophia Lee Hawk.
Dylan Jacob Hay.
Maeve Elizabeth Heldstab.
Isaac Joseph Henneman.
Elliot Jonathan Hester.
Eva Elizabeth Hester.
David R. Hochbahn.
Abigail Joyce Hochbein.
Jordan Marie Hoff.
Sarah K. Hoffman.
Tanner J. Haneke.
Louis H. Holmberg.
Jennifer Marie Holter.
Raymond Alexander Horning IV.
Mason George Howard. Dylan Jeffrey Hubbard.
Kennedy Elizabeth Huber.
Bryce Kevin Hunsberger.
Amanda Paige Eichel.
Brooklyn Cheyenne Jackson.
Samuel David Jacobson.
Taylor L. Jankowski.
Nicholas Alexander Jantz.
Henry Franklin Jansen.
Marta Christine Jasperson.
Thomas E. Gendrajak.
Andrew Scott Jensen.
Bryce L. Johnson.
Eliza Nadine Johnson.
Jacob James Johnson.
Joshua Juno Johnson.
Megan E. Johnson.
Regan Michelle Johnson.
Tanner Conrad Johnson.
Anna Johnston.
Spencer Robert Joseph.
Emily Ann Yuza.
Evan John Calso.
Liam M. Cast.
Marlena Grace Kavalofsky.
Chloe Marie Kazak.
Sarah Marie Kearns.
Aaron E. Kell.
Damian C. Kenfield.
Noel L. Kilty.
James Jeremiah Klimple.
Ella E. Cluck.
Benjamin William Knoke.
Mackenzie Ruth Corrent.
Willem S. Cratley.
Calvin Ainsley Kravick.
Olivia Rose Kretschmer.
Claire Lorraine Crumry.
Maxwell Paul Kruger.
Elena Marie Kunscher.
Ted Sargent Land.
Laura Dawn Lane.
Mason Anthony Langert.
Emily Jean Larson.
Jenna Sky Larson.
Sarah Marie Larson.
Carly Joe Larson. Pedro Lime.
Nicholas C. Lentz.
Amelia Ann Leone.
Henry Andres Lindy. Alyssa J. Link.
Quinton A. Lynn Marr.
Amber M. Little.
Samuel Michael Locke.
Connor James Loomis.
Noah Christian Lundeen.
Cameron R. Lyman.
Ashley Marie Lytle.
James David Mallis.
Nathan Dean Madison.
Ava R. Mahawald.
Leah Pearl Mackey.
Keaton Paul Malloy.
Emmy Markel Marvin.
Olivia Lane Matthews.
Harrison Arthur Mattern.
Abigail J. Matuk.
Madison A. Matuk.
Hudson P. Matz.
Rachel Frances May.
Chase Matthew Andrew MacArthur.
Jane Dorothy McCorkle.
Matthew James McDevitt.
Cade B. McDonald.
Connor Patrick McDonald.
Cody S. McLawhorn.
Carolyn Rose McMahon.
Henry George McMenamin.
Aaron Ashley McMichael.
Benjamin T. McNamara.
Sam D. McNamee.
Ian C. McPherson.
Caitlin Mikkel Malloy.
Madeline R. Mertig.
Paige Lynn Mayer.
Megan Lynn Michaels.
Braden S. Miller.
Jacob Michael Miller.
Morgan Michelle Miller.
Christina Minnick.
Jared A. Mitchell.
Greta Lynn Moreland.
Sydney Shea Monahan.
Emma C. Moody.
Jessie Marie Moore.
Mitchell A. Morissette.
Blake Robert Mueller.
Nathan Daniel Nagel.
Marie Kathleen Nauyuk.
Elizabeth Maureen Niels.
Riley Michael Neer.
Anna Catherine Nelson.
Samuel Russell Nelson.
Oscar Louis Nemitz.
Cheyenne Lynn Nerby.
Charlie Andrew Neuenschwander.
Maya Renee Neuenschwander.
Eiley Alona Newman.
Cade Hudson Nickerson.
Lucy J. Norvold.
Hilda Kovala Newtonen.
Emily Ann O'Brien.
Cole Donald Ober.
Joshua W. Ohutsky.
Brooke Elizabeth Olson.
Eric Anders Olson.
Sarah Bernadette Olson.
Taylor James Olson.
Haley Joy Ostaba.
Madeline B. Paschke.
Preet S. Patel.
Tavin Michael Peterson.
Josh Robert Penshorn.
Morgan Marie Peters.
Chad Ryland Peterson.
Zachary Wild Peterson.
Torrin Lane Phillips.
Amelia F. Plansky.
Elissa M. Plattner.
Lucas Allen Podavels.
Landon Joseph Potter.
Emily Margaret Potteratz.
Colton Eugene Prater.
Samantha Jean Pratt.
Madeline M. Pregel.
Bennett William Puckett.
Joy Marceline Rambo.
Manuel E. Ramirez Lopez.
John Cooper Ramthune.
Mateo Dion Renta.
Abigail R. Richardson.
Avery Lee Richardson.
Aspen Cole Richter.
Colin Joshua Richter.
Isabel Shea Riles.
Brandon Allen Riley.
Chelsea M. Rodriguez.
Madeline Patricia Rogers.
Theodore William Rogers.
Andrew John Ross.
Cassandra Logan Rossi.
Gabriel V. Rude.
Nathan T. Runk.
Lars James Russell.
Scott Michael Rust.
Asher Ryan.
Harrison George Fenwick Ryan.
Andrew Jordan Sackett.
Olivia Colleen Segis.
Razik Gabriel Saifola.
Luke Alexander Samus.
Victoria J. Sanfilippo.
Jasmine H. Sanchez.
Kaylee Ann Marie Sansoni.
Jennifer Louise Sharton.
Destiny Rose Chalace.
Kylie Ray Schmidt.
Evan Michael Schmitz.
Kristen L. Schneider.
Ty A. Schnobrook.
Natalie Lynn Schroeder.
Jenna Elizabeth Shomas.
Alexa L. Schertz.
Wade Thomas Schweckler.
Riley Charles Schofield.
Mallory Michelle Scott.
Jeremy K. Searle.
Connor Michael Seidel.
Lily Jacqueline Seiler.
Henry Jerome Sizer.
Luke Patrick Selner.
Kyle Stephen Senrick.
Hannah Kieran Sethi.
Drake Andrew Sheritz.
Alexis Rose Sherman.
Monique A. Siebenaller.
Robert John Simmons III.
Carly Evelyn Simones.
Lydia Marie Sitlow.
Liberty Ray Suick.
Maya Alicia Score.
Lou Thomas Smith.
Mackenzie Marie Smers.
Evan P. Sophie.
Gabrielle Marie Summers.
Maya Leigh Summers.
Mary Isabel Spate.
Sydney Ann Spencer.
Logan Frederick Starr.
Sadie Steen.
Ella Bryn Stein.
Peyton Robert Steiner.
Samantha B. Stidham.
Elizabeth Natalie Storzinger.
Lauren Ann Stolzman.
Charlotte Noel Stowe.
Nicholas John Strobel.
Tyler R. Stubendick.
Rocky Joseph Stucci.
Hannah Lee Bido Sutherland.
Neely Ray Swanson.
Rebecca Marion Tank.
Madison Lynn Tannhauser.
Olivia Lane Tennant.
Aspen T. Winkle.
Dwanu Mary Tao.
Jordan Elizabeth Thill.
Mallory M. Thompson.
Nicholas Cole Thompson.
Tatum Maureen Thompson.
Colin E. Thorpe.
Alexandra Hope Tostrud.
Nicholas C. Tremblay.
Carl John Tremble.
Adam Garrett Trons.
Adam Michael Tronrud.
Julio A. Truler.
Bailey L. Turner.
Taylor Lee Ullman.
Henry F. Ulrich IV.
Bryce T. Van Dyke.
Elise Inez Vanderveer.
Jonathan Hover Vegan.
Riley Elizabeth Viner LaBelle.
Christina Rose Virastic.
Nolan S. Wagner.
Zachary D. Waldner.
Emily K. Waldschmidt.
Brandy J. Wallander.
Taylor Rose Wanschneider.
Hazel Genevieve Wanner.
Julia Ward. Gustav Varnsberg.
Benjamin Lee Warren. Travis James Wasbatten.
Shay Elizabeth Wassman.
Lily J. Watzak.
Alexander Reed Weaver.
Johanna Joy Weaver.
Brockton R. Welly.
Brooke Marie Wyand.
Wolfgang Wills.
Haley May Wilson.
Kalen Daniel Weimer.
Katie M. Winfield.
Pearson L. Winkleman.
Quinn Isabella Winkowski. Devin Michael Weisenbaker.
Grace Suzanne Witt.
Gabriel William Wolf.
Ethan J. Woodman.
Elsa B. Wright.
Peter Raymond Weiland.
Chandra Y. Zhang.
Noah Urama.
Nathan Andrew Yonan.
Ella Marie Young.
Anna Rose Zaspel.
Aaron Thomas Zelenak.
Daniel Aiden Zuli.
Caitlin Rose Zignago.
Ariana Crystal K. Zins.
Jade E. Zumwalde.
And now a moment a lot of you have been waiting for. I'm here to announce the staff-sponsored senior scholarship winners. Congratulations to the following staff-sponsored senior scholarship winners. The scholarship winners were selected by Hudson High School staff and will each receive a $1,000 scholarship. All money for the scholarships was donated by Hudson School District staff. Teachers describe this student as a pleasure in the classroom and on Google Classroom. He shows resilience, perseverance, and grit in all that he does. He's a leader amidst his peers. He is going to attend Century College for filmmaking with hopes to transfer to a four-year college. Congratulations, Augustus Dykstra. Our next student is described as a wonderful soul. She volunteers lovingly with the Rhinestone Raiders. She designed and carried out an amazing senior capstone project, which involved teaching empathy lessons to 5th grade classrooms. She has a warm, infectious personality and is so kind. She plans to pursue a career in nursing and will definitely contribute to making the world a better place. Congratulations, Annie Fenner. Our next student is described as an exceptionally hardworking student. But what sets her apart is her unfailingly positive attitude and spirit. She always came to class with a smile on her face and an eagerness to learn. She is a leader both as a student and an athlete and is very deserving of the staff scholarship. She's among the best young people I have gotten to know in my 24 years of teaching. Congratulations, Regan Sika. Our next teacher starts out by saying, when they first met this student, I thought he was a good kid. I was wrong. He may be one of the best human beings I have ever met. He has the kindest heart. He is nice to everyone, no matter what. He encourages the people he meets in all circumstances. I have never heard him utter an unkind word. He is hardworking and creative. He has plans to continue helping people in the world with disabilities. He wants to make the world a better place. I could go on and on and on. He is an exceptional person. Really, truly, I don't believe there is a more genuine, nicer student that has ever attended Hudson High School. If I could voted for him twice, I would have. Congratulations, Eric Chelstrom. Our last scholarship winner is described as a dedicated student who strives to do her very best. She's inquisitive and takes advantage of learning opportunities. She is always willing to help others and her community. She has been an Academy Ambassador for the past 2 years, aiding in providing STEM-related activities for younger students. This student is an amazing, independent person who will achieve success wherever life takes her. Congratulations to our last scholarship recipient, Avery Richardson.
This is that feel-good song you haven't heard yet, but you've been needing ever since you were in 3rd grade. Your mama's dancing along, 'cause mama knows best. Just close your eyes, don't look around, take a step and start grooving. We got one job, keep it moving. You don't need a reason to be hands up all around. Tell me what's been getting you down. It's best time you started. It's best time you started grooving. We gotta bring it back. So many hours watching Netflix, side chicks staring at your telephone. Nobody's dancing anymore. No, I don't mean bumping and grinding. I'm talking grooving. All my love, oh yeah, you got all my love. It's yours for the taking. Oh yeah, you got all my love. Oh yeah, you got all my love. Oh yeah, you got all my love. It's yours for the